Now I have to do that. Looking for a good way to start your day? Check out the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I mean, we have fun over there. Imagine if you started every day with laughter and prayer. Just imagine how powerful you'd be. We have a comedian every show, a vocalist or poet every show. We have awesome conversation, ridiculous situations, and every show we pray. Oh man, just go to YouTube and put in the Michael Coylar Morning Show, 7 a.m., 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and we'll do the rest. Come hang out with us. Holla.
You all brought a person on the show and you all knew how.
Ain't that fabulous though? That is so great. It's the show. It's a great show. Here we have a show that's built where you can start your day with laughter and prayer, and we bring right out Charleston White. Okay, let's keep it moving. Mylira Green is here. Mylira Green needs to be seen. I love her. Get your hands together. Mylira Green, let me hit that button that brings you on. I keep hitting the button that doesn't bring you on. Where are you? Oh, he's at the stage. Boom. There you are. Oh, you should be in the big window. Oh, hi. Good morning. Welcome. And I'm sorry, and I apologize also to my audience. I apologize for releasing someone on you who would do that, guys. I don't usually bring folks on the show. Everybody knows it's a family show. He took advantage of that. I apologize. Hey, welcome to the show, Mylira. How you doing? I love the red hair.
Thank you. I'm doing wonderful, actually. I'm
Magenta.
Go ahead. You look amazing. I love your red hair and your earrings.
Fire. You look like fire, girl.
So tell me, how are you? Go ahead.
Oh, you did. I was gonna say this is the introduction of 31. I'll be 31 on Monday, and yes. So I've decided to just celebrate myself, and just be an example of that. Like sometimes we put so many people in front of us, and I tell people, what is it worth wearing a superhero cape that's red, but the red is coming from the blood from the wounds that you haven't healed yet. So this whole entire week has been focused on me refilling my cup so that I can be a great mom, I can be a great partner, I can be a great daughter, and everything else in between.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. Yay. So 31, do you feel any older?
I don't, because everybody around me is older. So like all of my best friends are 40. My partner, he's about to be 38. Like I just feel young. For real. I just feel like the more I get older, the younger I get because everybody else is already old.
Wow, I love this. I love you. What are you doing these days? Where are you going next? What's your thing?
So today, actually, after I get off of here, I'm going to be doing a presentation for all of the African American leaders in law enforcement in the state of Virginia.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm speaking to their women issues. So a lot of the times in male-dominated fields, women endure different abuses, whether it's sexual abuse, verbal abuse, or just not being protected. So I'm going to be speaking on the point of how can women in that environment bring their best selves to the workspace.
Wow, I love that. I was just turning my screen so I could see y'all better. So where is it at? Where are you holding this event?
So it's in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm actually on the ocean front celebrating my birthday this week, and it happened to be right. And it's for a program they call Noble. And like I said, it's all of the African American leadership in law enforcement. We don't realize that we do have representation in law enforcement. And sometimes people don't want to talk about it because they don't know, sometimes it comes with a bad rep. They don't feel like they're actually protecting things like that. So I'm super excited to be around those leaders so I can see what we're doing to really advocate for the people in our community.
Well, I love that you always care about the community and the people. What do you feel about that situation we just walked through? So the communication aspect of it. Go ahead.
So I would love to actually work with him, to be honest, because what I heard him say was, because I was able to make money, the money is what's most important. And I was actually looking forward to hearing him answer Shreya's question, like, okay, well, you have the money, but what is the legacy that you want to live? We can make money doing anything. I can make money, on an OnlyFans account. I can make money with drama and tell people business, but I choose to make money in a way where I'm actually serving my community. So my question to him would be, yes, you are making all of this money, but to what extent? You know, is it worth you losing your soul for the money that you get? So for me, that was my question. Like, I genuinely was like, I can see his pain. I feel like maybe, and again, if he come for me, he come for me. I can protect my own. But my question is, was the lack that he had that extensive that when he didn't have lack anymore, he didn't care how he got it? That was my concern.
Wow. 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 The one thing that resonated with all the stuff you said is his pain.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his pain. This is
Yeah.
not a guy who's on a happy mission. He ain't joyful about this mission, you know. But he getting his paper, like he pointed out, he getting his money. He bought his mama a house, you know, and I know she must be very proud of him buying him a
Yeah.
house and then calling everybody he see on the street a mother. But anyway,
But that's the piece right there, though. The thing about it is, even getting off of him, I'm really big on what am I leaving on this world? You know, I can either focus on what I can get temporarily, but I'm on a lifetime mission. I can't sit here and just do something temporarily and have no forethought, you know? So for me, that's my biggest thing. I would tell anybody, money is great, but how you get it, that's even greater. Like for me, whatever money flows to me is because I'm actually giving good to the world. Like right now, I'm about to start shifting and going into the church and helping people bring their mind, body, and their spirit together, because a lot of people don't want to be saved because they don't believe that there's a God out there that think that they're valuable enough to save. So if I'm going to be making money from that, I'm going to be proud of it. I want my children to be proud of what I'm doing. So I think when it comes to just the communication piece, listen to what you say. What you say is going to tell you how you're really feeling on the inside. You know, so for me, that would be my message to anybody that watches. I feel like the Michael Coylar show was the perfect place for something like that to happen, because there's people out here that might say, hey, I saw myself in that pain. I saw myself in that peace. So how can I start my morning with laughter and prayer and actually really enjoy laughter and prayer, and not I'm just doing it from a place of me literally dying on the inside? Like y'all said, I would love to go to his platform and see the things that he's saying. Our Black community need more people that's advocating for us and speaking truth and talking about we are what we feed ourselves. So when he was talking about the lyrics and things like that, that is completely true. However, what is going to be my antidote to that? Am I going to add to the killings that's coming from the music? Am I going to add to the drug addictions that's coming from the music? Or I'm going to be the person that actually changes that? You know, that's where that pain to purpose has to come. And I don't think he's actually reached the purpose part. He's reached the money, but he hasn't reached the purpose. And we have to do better with advocating in our community and calling people out. Like, I think, again, that's what this was today, and that's probably what triggered him. He was called out to be something more to the community. Yes, you have a bunch of followers. Yes, you have a bunch of money. But what are you really going to leave for the community? So I'm just hope whoever's watching this, if you're in the community, be more with how you're speaking, be more intentional with what you're actually putting up there.
so Straya, you got him then. I think then that was getting his crawl when you said, "What is your legacy?" When you're trying to ask him what is his legacy, because in that question he has to now give a responsible answer, and he ain't trying to give no responsible answers. You know, he's trying to justify his form of communication. You know, by saying, you know, if I go to this group of people and say it the way they want it, they're gonna love it and they're gonna pay me. But at the same token, he's shutting down the very message that he's trying to sell. I mean, because people don't go by what they hear, they go by what you do. If he's talking about saving the community and he's calling women hoes and bitches and all this and using all this language and character and craziness, he ain't even moving his product. All he's doing is getting his blah, blah, blah out so he can get more money. Maybe he can get his mama another house. I hope he can. Good for him. Good for him. Okay. All right. So
Thank you, Mylira. And I just want to tell you, I love your new look. I love it. I love it. I do.
did you like the
So
earrings we about to get her?
So I'm gonna actually give the Colyar clan something. You guys will be the first to know. I'm gonna make a post on Facebook, but I don't know if y'all ready or not. Are y'all ready?
I'm
Yes.
ready.
So I snuck it in just a little bit. So I have a boyfriend, y'all.
What?
She got a boyfriend.
Mama Sonia been liking my story, so I was like, let me go ahead and say it before she come up here and be like, I know where this glow is coming from. So I was gonna snitch on myself first because I saw she saw my stories.
I did. But
She got a
I'm just watching you and
boyfriend.
loving it.
Girl, I thought we was outside looking for the O's.
I thought I was outside too. And honestly, and this is what I'll say, and this was, I think this would be a great segue is you never know God's timing. Literally, you never know God's timing. And as I've been going through this process, the gentleman and I have been worshiping together. So when everything happened in October, he wasn't available. And God made it that way because our foundation is worship. Our foundation is prayer. So every Sunday, that's literally what we were doing. And then when God got me to a point where I was really healed and not just saying it, but really, that's when he made him available. And he told me I was his girlfriend. He asked. He was like, yeah, you're my girlfriend. And I'm here for it. So, yes, I do have a boyfriend.
I'm happy you happy.
I am so happy, and you deserve joy because you bring so much joy and solace to us, man. That's so good. Yay! What's his name?
His name is, he goes by Trey, but his real name is Barry Carey, so you cannot forget that. So shout out to you, King. I wanted to let the Coylar clan know first before Mama Coylar came up here. And
yes. Yes.
Sweet.
All right. Okay. Well, can I ask what he does?
Yeah, so he's actually in transportation. His biggest thing is logistics. He has a military background as well. So he's getting his degree and all of that. So I'm definitely proud of him for sure.
So you actually
got a good man.
You have a man. Yes. Okay. Good for you. Hey, Mylira. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Now that's a praise report. And see, that's why this show is so important. It's also important for the Charleston Whites. We need to have them so you see both sides of society. You see what you can do because all of it's a matter of choice. Anything you decided, anything that's going on in your life, you chose. That's what got you there. You could choose whether you want to be the person who calls everybody MF, or you can choose to be the person who can communicate without that. Either way, it's up to you. Everybody have their own individual universe to live within. But I like being able to have them too come on here and see what all these things are we can bring, because you have a side of you, straight. They could be nasty and mean and low down.
I know,
you have never brought it out.
Nobody would like me. Nobody would like me. Wait, but maybe listen. Shout out to the whole East Coast because it was a 4.8 magnitude earthquake that's just like this just happened like just a couple of minutes ago. Because I have family that's my phone is going crazy because we have a group message. So I just hope everybody from New Jersey to New York it's okay because it was a 4.8 magnitude earthquake. So it's serious. Like my family is super like kids is leaving school, all type of stuff. So maybe he was somewhere on the East Coast where he was shook up. We gonna blame it on the earthquake. That he was shook up a little bit. We gonna blame it on the earthquake and give him another chance.
But you know
he
what?
He was shook up from the earthquake.
God will move heaven and earth to get to you because he loves you that much.
But it was legit a 4.8 magnitude. So this probably was him.
That's right.
Comedian K Max says to play the villain, he plays his part well. Paulette, hey.
We'll be praying for them.
Paulette.
Yeah.
Paulette said me and disrespect, we don't get along. Oh, DL said his message is to be a sucker. I mean, we do want the responses of people. Wow.
Mylira, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Mylira, I am happy as well. Oh my God.
Me too.
And you really deserve love. So tell us something about him. Is he logistics? We know he's logistics. His name is Bear. Big fella, little fella, black. Is he black?
He is black.
Oh,
I have a black
thank you.
Okay, well, let me ask her, where y'all going today? Where he take you for y'all first date?
Oh, the first date was actually Sushi King. So I'm very picky on eating food. And he actually encouraged me, I'll use that word, to try all the sushi. And now I actually enjoy sushi. So he's really big on me to things.
Really? I am not a sushi person. And he got you to try. You like sushi, Straya?
I love sushi. Mylira, if he got you to eat something you don't eat, he sound like a keeper. For real. That's hard to get black women to try something that they don't like. That's very rare. And you tried it and now you like it.
Yeah, and here's a piece, like, regardless of my story or any of that, I just want to encourage people, when you truly give God control over every aspect of your life, that is what you guys are seeing from me. Like, I am not going to sit here and take any credit for any of this life that I'm living at all. But it really is when you give God complete control and you trust his timing, because there's still people that believe that I should wait 2 years in my room and cry, or people that's like, hey, are you, divorced? Yes, and I'm legally separated. So whatever advice you want to give or whatever, no, it is all God's timing. So
That's
to go
right.
from a worship partner to my prayer, a life partner, I'm grateful for it. So yeah.
Enjoy.
Wow.
Enjoy.
Well, I love you so much. You're just what a class act, to watch you be here and to teach us about relationship while going through your own relation mess, which you got cleaned up and moved on to a real, God, he couldn't have came until the last gentleman left. So the right one, the door was finally open, a path was cleared for you to get what you want. So you're happy.
Yeah, remember I was telling you guys about The Secret? So there's an activity in The Secret that they tell you to write, I'm happy and grateful now that 3 weeks before my boyfriend became available, I wrote a list of I'm happy and grateful now that for my future husband. And literally everything that I wrote on that list is this person. And the day before I met him, I had told my mom, actually walking in the funny bone, funnily, I said, Mom, I'm gonna find my husband at my church, my new church. She was like, why you want to do that? I said, I don't know, I just feel it. And the next day, that's when I met Trey. So yeah, so when I tell you this is a God thing, this is a God thing, and I just tell people, if you want love, tell God what you want. You can't get what you want if you deny what it is. So I am walking in this with my heart open, my mind set on worshiping God in the entire experience, and I just hope that my experience encourage other people to believe in love, because it's real, and I don't have to demean the person I was with before, and none of that. We still co-parent well and everything. They've met each other. You can do this in a civil way and still move on, live a good life, and just keep trucking. So
That's
yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Man, you know what? I love you because you teach us all the time. We hear from you and you do it in a gentle way. It's not like you beating us up with knowledge. So I thank you so much. Tell people how they can find you.
Yeah, so you can find me at www.myliratransforms.com. Currently, I am going to be hosting my very first conference on May the 25th at Grove Church, VA in Portsmouth, Virginia. And it is one of the only conferences I know that's bringing mind, body, and spirit together. I'm super excited about that. You can find your tickets on my website. On Instagram, I'm Mylira Transform, and Facebook is where I live at. I'm just Mylira Green, and I do not have my phone number up today because it's my birthday. So if you want to cash out me, Mylira Green, I would appreciate it. But that's where you can find me at.
And what is just $ Mylira Green?
$ Mylira Green, yes sir.
Please, let's send some love. I'm sending some. We love you. We appreciate you so much. This was so sweet and such a great balance for what I needed today. Excellente. God always give you what you need. You don't get it. He's going to give you the thing. Okay, thank you. I love you.
I'm sad that we're not looking for O's no more, but I'm happy for you.
Wait, what you doing this weekend? What you doing this weekend with your new man?
Yeah, so last night we actually did karaoke, and it was the first time he was able to meet a lot of my friends and stuff like that. He's a singer. Like, that's one thing that I absolutely adore. So we did karaoke. Tonight I'm going to be, if you know anything about Mylira, I'm going to be throwing it back. We're going to be dancing tonight at the lounge. Tomorrow night I have my girls. We're doing a girl night, and Sunday is my family and friends lunch at a local restaurant. So yeah.
Thank you for living your life. I'm so proud of you.
Me
Come on,
too.
y'all. Mylira Green, you got to leave us with the woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, y'all, it's the Michael Coylar
Happy
Morning
birthday.
Show with comedy,
So happy for
love,
her.
and drama. All of it. God, we're so proud of you and happy that you got your man. Ooh, she got a
Yes,
man.
so
Well, I'm married now. 152 days today. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, we will see you soon. Look at that ring. You better show them that rock, player. Okay, thank you, Mylira, for
Thank you,
being
Mylira.
Mylira.